Hello, and this is Sharon, and welcome to the Beehive. At the moment I'm in Sicily enjoying a holiday and waiting for my son to get married this week to my beautiful daughter-in-law. But it doesn't stop me thinking about home. Britain is my home. This is a beautiful life here, absolutely amazing life, and one I would love. So relaxed, hot weather, it's gorgeous. But still, my heart is in Britain. And there's so much going on in my region where I live. There's a petition going round that Nick Timothy started, because when I was young, I was born in a place called Wickenbrook, and I lived there until I was 4 years old. I went to Wickenbrook School. My mum and dad got married in Wickenbrook Church before I was born. My granny and granddad lived in Wickenbrook before my mum and dad were even born. I have an auntie down the road at Lidgate, and my granny, I have fond memories of going and seeing Granny and Grandad Mason in Wickenbrook, and fond memories of my old house in Bunters Road in Wickenbrook, and fond memories of going and visiting my auntie in Lidgate and my cousin Wayne before my cousin Darren was born. Now, years ago when I was 4, my cousin Wayne was 5. He was taken very, very badly ill, and they found out that he had a hole in the heart. He was in Addenbrooke's Hospital when a little boy dropped a book on the floor next to him, in the bed next to him. He got out of bed and picked the book up and collapsed and died in the nurse's arms. Now, my auntie and uncle have lost enough. Later on they had son Darren, and my auntie and uncle's bungalow where they live was through my uncle's work. He worked on a farm, and so the bungalow that they live in isn't theirs, and they are elderly. Now, where do my auntie and uncle go when a so-called proposed forest city wants to bulldoze these villages down? They want to bulldoze these villages down, all that history, all my history, and hundreds of people that have lived before and live in the villages now. Now, my cousin is buried at Lidgate Church. Now, I made a mistake. I've done this video once before to put out, but I made a mistake. One of these people is a developer, a designer. Another one is a journalist, knows nothing about developing homes. And Forest City is supposed to home people in a city that's as big as Birmingham, in between Cambridge, Haverhill, Bury St Edmunds and Newmarket. Number one, there is no forest around there. The nearest forest is Thetford Forest. Number two, they want to flatten, bulldoze every village in between those areas, which is disgusting. Thousands of people to lose their homes because they won't be able to sell their homes, knowing full well that it's going to be bulldozed. They're not going to be able to sell their homes. And this is supposed to be a 30-year project. Now, it's one of the very first 15-minute cities, basically. It's going to be an imprisonment of people within an area, and you will have to ask permission to leave. They haven't said that, but it's bloody obvious. It's so obvious. So I am pleading with you. I have family in those graveyards, and one of these so-called developers is a Muslim. I'm not saying anything bad against Muslims, but they don't see Christianity the same as we do. There are loads of churches that they will flatten, completely take down, completely flatten, like Lidgate Church and Wickham Church, which have so much history. They have so much history there. But my little cousin, who was 5 years old, is buried at Lidgate Church. Don't you think my auntie and uncle have lost enough, losing him in the first place? That's so wrong, so wrong. And I also have a cousin, great nan, auntie, uncle, and 2 more cousins within Wickham Cemetery. This can't be allowed to happen. And see, I'm on holiday and this is still on my mind. Still on my mind. How our country is being taken from underneath us and being destroyed. Our history is being erased. So please, find the petition that Nick Timothy has started. And please sign it. Please sign it. Because the Suffolk villages are under threat and we cannot allow this to happen. Those beautiful thatched cottages, those beautiful old buildings, the Georgian buildings, the Victorian buildings, the churches. Please help me help those in those villages. Please. Because we don't want our countryside destroyed. We don't want our villages taken from underneath us. Like I say, this is my history. This is other people's history. And we need to fight for Britain and fight to keep our villages and fight to keep our religion. Please. So please like and subscribe to Nick Timothy's Facebook page. Go on it and find Forest City and please sign the petition. Thank you. Love to you all.